Welcome to Season 3.
We aspire to be piss poor.
I'm all for eating more meat.
Oh, let me just tell you one more thing. So I couldn't take my coat off, so I had to sit all the way through the performance with my coat on. They got my boobs out. Yeah. He's not supposed to start though, like in November.
Yeah, I'm going in a week's time. I'm not going to shave now until November. Then I'm off.
What, you're going to shave it all in November?
No, I'm going to leave the beard, the tash. So I'm starting. I'm off from a starting point. I'm like a running start.
I see. Downhill.
I don't want to get to the end of November and they go,
Where is it?
yeah, what's happening? I want a running start here.
Don't explain what you're on about.
Have you pressed record? You dickhead. You bloody dickhead.
That stuff's always off the pod.
I'm doing November. That's what I'm talking about. So.
Yeah. And your face.
Well, now I'm just going to shave me. What's it called above there? Yeah. Not alveoli, are they? They're my nipples.
Well, they were plants.
Alveoli. Alveols.
You're a goalkeeper for Arsenal.
What's it called? What are your nipples called? Alveols.
Areola.
Areola, that's it. Areola. Sounds like ravioli, that. What man? Alveoli, what are they then?
I don't know.
I'm just making shit
That's
up.
about 8 words you just put in all as one. So this will be
I'm doing November.
November. So this will be a good one for November, won't it, for you? If it goes out in November.
Because I might just have a no matter look.
I'm sure it will be. So this is an extra one. We're just recording this one.
Yeah.
It could go out at any point.
Yeah, we've learned our lesson from being ill that we need to have some in the bank because we were still recording under the weather. Just for you lovely listeners, we committed ourselves to it.
And yeah, just reinfected each other.
Yeah.
Not good, was it?
No. It's like when doctor says, don't have sex after eating medication. I'm back again, doc.
Stop having sex with your doctor.
God. Happy days.
Happy days.
Why did they tell you not to have sex when you're like taking antibiotics and stuff?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been told that. I've never had sex with my antibiotic either. She don't like it.
She don't like it. You're anti-diabetic, more
But
like.
my antihistamine.
Ooh, she loves it.
She's filthy.
She loves it.
Now, don't get me started with my anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Ooh, that's a big word.
She is.
Anti-distab. I've heard that before. What's that mean?
I've no idea. I think it just means a really long word.
Do you try and use a better vocabulary? So, like, do you know if there's an opportunity to use a big word, do you go for it?
No.
No.
I just try and keep mainstream.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound thick. But I
By using the word in the wrong context.
Yeah. So I just kind of stick middle of the road.
Yeah.
Middle lane me.
See, I will go for a word, butcher that word to death, and they'll say, "You mean thingy?" And I'll go, "Yeah, I mean that."
Me and Andy was somewhere the other day and was on about something. It was an anti-word.
Anti-word.
An anti.
Oh, okay.
What's it called when you get anaesthetist?
All right.
Anaesthetist.
An anti-anaesthetist.
No, it was. She got mixed up between anaesthetist and something else, and the two were polar opposites. So it was quite amusing. So we giggled.
Good.
It was one of them stories you had to be there, and if I could really remember it, it'd be even fun.
Oh, brilliant.
But it's not. Let's talk about today's topic.
Do you remember that 90s song? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you.
Yeah, I was listening to a song the other day and I'm thinking, they couldn't play this nowadays. There's so many songs that are out there.
That song was like controversial at its time, wasn't it? Like, I was like, oh my God, I can't be playing that. Now there's some right words that come out of people's mush.
Yeah, but then what's the song where there's like all girls' names? Like Mambo No. 5 and stuff like that.
Couldn't sing that now?
Isn't that about lots of girls? And
Is it about being
I don't
seen
know.
by girls?
I don't know.
Can you remember Beautiful Selves?
Yeah.
Bottom of my pencil case.
Yeah.
That's about a lot of girls, isn't it?
Well, I used to really like George Formby. His little stick of Blackpool Rock. That's euphemism after euphemism.
Yeah, but there's no controversial there, is there? It's just he's playing on words or making you think about it, innit? There isn't actually saying,
But in
I want to
standard-
take Sandra, Rita, da-da-da,
Yeah,
you get a little bit sweeter. That's a bit seedy, isn't it?
it is, but also when he was window cleaning, just peering through people's windows.
Occupational benefit.
That's a good way of looking at it. Good way of looking at it.
Shoot your
Right,
curtains
let's get
then.
into the
Shoot your bloody
topic.
curtains, you dirty get.
I like it. It's practicing for naked attraction.
Could you do naked attraction?
No, not with my little Willie.
I can't watch it. I think I've seen it once. And that was that time when you guys came out and you made me watch it. Do you remember that? It was like the most
Yeah. I've only ever watched it once.
That was the first time I've actually watched it.
And you series linked it.
I've not watched it since.
It's weird.
Well, I don't get why you'd want to do that.
You imagine, right, going into work tomorrow after watching it tonight, and somebody from your work's in there, and you've seen the minge. Are we allowed to say minge?
I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
Or even a guy and seen his tallywhacker.
Yeah.
Would you be able to look him in the eye again?
No. No.
It's a strange one. Yeah, it's very strange. Right, come on.
Which comes
let's-
onto our dilemmas. That
it
comes
does.
nicely onto our dilemmas. So if you went to work and you saw someone that had been on
That's like technical glitch.
It's not saying, it's still saying paused.
It's recording on mine.
I think I'm about recording on this one, yeah.
You're back. You're moving on mine.
A little bit
You're
blurry.
moving on my screen. Yeah, but that's probably good. I could have just done it on this phone, really, couldn't I? But hey, we're sorted now.
No.
Right, dilemma. So, would you look at your mate's Willie? Is that what you're saying?
No, I couldn't.
I know you are, but would you?
You're good. Oh dear, oh dear. No, I find it really uncomfortable. Like, you know,
Looking at your mate's Willie.
no, like, do you know, seeing Willies, like, because I've gone back playing football and, like, for like showering that, everyone's just happy to just start wagging around. And I'm like, I don't like this. Do you know, I don't feel comfortable. Like, do you know,
in case you get erect.
well, no, it's like, where, like, do you know, looking around, oh my God.
Yeah, there's no. So my problem with this is, where do you look? Do you look at it, or do
No,
you
definitely not, because people are like,
Yeah.
he's looking at my Willie.
Well, then you're going to make such a conscious effort not
Yeah,
to look
yeah,
at it.
yeah.
They're going, why aren't you looking at Willie?
If someone said to me, why look around, it's like, I don't want to look at you, Willie,
But
mate.
it's like, you know, like I said to you before about like receiving gifts. My
God, I said gifts then.
my face doesn't receive gifts very well,
No,
and it's that it's like almost you went so far the other way.
overcompensating.
Yeah, that they're going. Got a problem with my Willie, have I?
Yeah, not for me. No, not for me.
No. What if I had something on my Willie? And
I'm not looking at. I'm going to say go see a doctor. Genuinely, if you said,
What if I took a picture of it?
I still don't want to see it. No, genuinely, if you send me a picture, I'd be fuming. Genuinely, don't fucking send me a
Did I
picture.
ever tell you about?
No, I'm not looking at it.
I don't know if this is the place for confession. For some reason, oh no! So I was out one night, and there was a friend of mine at the urinal next to me, and we both finished.
So you started touching it. No,
Just
don't.
if it was like mine. No, and
If it did feel the same.
so he showed me his balls, and I took a picture of it.
Why?
I don't know.
So
Right, but there's
So you must have seen the whole. You must take a picture of the whole thing. Then you can't just
no.
see
He
balls.
kind of just had his balls in his hand and everything. Anyway,
Was there something unique about these balls?
right, this is what I get to. So there was, I don't know why, but I must have gone back and looking through my pictures and seen this picture.
Oh yeah.
And genuinely,
Oh.
I thought he had a lump. Right, so I didn't feel comfortable telling him, so I told his missus
Oh, fucking even worse.
and sent her the picture and said, "Look, is there something there?" And this is a win-win situation for him because she either goes, "I'll have a feel, and we'll find out," or if there is something wrong, then
You've caught it.
But he went to doctors, got it checked out, and he was all right.
Not there.
Not there, but he got a feel from his missus and doctor.
Surprised
You're welcome.
I'm surprised you didn't go for a fucking feel after.
I think that's.
Do you know what's the weird thing there? Do you know what's the weird thing? That you... Okay, first of all, the weird thing is you took the photo. Do you know what the second thing is? You fucking examine them. I genuinely, if we was that drunk and you went, take a photo of this, I took a photo, and then at some point I came across that photo, I'd be like, delete, I know what that is, and I'd just delete it. I wouldn't be going, hey, is that a lump? Why the fuck you examine them?
It was slightly less intense than that.
Yeah, but why was you looking at them? Like, what if you only went, should I have a quick, is that a lump?
I said, I didn't maybe zoom in because I thought this was there.
You must have done.
I
I don't know. I don't know. It's quick.
I
You
might
better
still
not
have
stop.
the picture. I'll show you it.
No, I
And
don't want
then
to
you
see
can
it.
See
I don't want to see it.
that there
I
was
do
something
not
there.
want to see it, mate. I'm not interested at all.
I'll send you.
It didn't end up. No, don't.
You just don't.
It'll come on my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? And then my look, I'm sat with Mrs. and the pair of bollocks comes on the screen. Who's they? They're not Lems, I'm sure about it. No, don't, because you'll be yours. I know you like. Yeah, they're my mates.
Yeah.
And you're angling to go, and I go, oh yeah, there is a lump there. You go, right, it's my lump. I'm off the
Actually,
doctors.
thinking about this,
Here we
if
go.
somebody's maybe not been getting some at home, I'll take a picture of my nuts, I'll send it to him, and then he can say to his missus, "Can you just have a look and check me out?" I mean, that's maybe gone too far. You could just ask.
I'm
your
just
missus.
thinking, love.
Don't send him pictures of
I'm
my
just
nuts.
thinking this to everybody. Just ask your missus, how's the headache? It's been going for a 2-week headache.
This has taken a real dark turn.
A weird turn.
Right, let's get into our other dilemmas.
Was that not the dilemmas?
No. Who would you go to if you had a problem?
Ghostbusters.
Who would you ring?
Ghostbusters.
No, your dilemma.
A dilemma. No. God.
Oh, dear me.
Do you know? A couple of weeks ago, I was on about should we continue this podcast, and I was the instigator. I said, yeah, let's keep going.
If you do, I'll send you a picture of my nuts every day.
What if we stop or continue?
I don't know.
Because whichever it is, I'm off for it.
I don't know where we're going now. Are you at first one?
No, you go because we've got 3 dilemmas, haven't we?
3 dilemmas.
3 Nelly and Kelly. Do you say that, Nelly and Kelly? For a
Yeah.
dilemma. Just me then.
No. First one. If somebody bought you a lottery ticket,
That's mine.
well, you just said, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, no. As in, like, there's 3 to be done. We've got 3 dilemmas. So you go first, I go second, then you finish third with the third one.
Oh, right. Go on.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
So let me start off. If someone bought you a lottery ticket, how professional are we? I won't mind, but before we started this, I said, I'll ask that question.
I know, but I didn't realise we was changing the order.
Well, no, well, it just made sense. As in,
It
like,
does,
you go,
yeah.
then me go, then you finish.
You're exactly right. I'm always
Right, so if someone bought you a lottery ticket and the ticket won, would you share it with them?
Right, so I don't want to be the fence sitter here, but it would depend on
Fence.
what you won. If I won a fiver, then no, I'm not going to give them
No,
anything.
no.
But then I'd start to think, if I won, say, 50 grand on a scratch card, how much of that? If I asked you, you'd go, I don't expect anything. I've bought you that as a gift.
I fucking want some money, mate.
But I'd be thinking,
I want looking after.
yeah, and then, but you think, do you go halves? If I give you 500 quid, you go, oh, I'm happy with 500 quid. But not if you've won 50 grand.
See, I don't think I would expect anything, if that makes sense. But I think if I'd won 50 grand, so 50 grand's a massive. I think even if I won 5 grand, see, you bought me a lottery ticket and I won 5 grand, I think I'd be chucking some like 500 quid your way easy, maybe more. Depends on what I need to buy.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to spend that money on as well.
So I suppose the dilemma is, should you offer something?
I don't think you should, because 9 times out of 10, if someone's bought you a lottery ticket, it's been bought out of birthday present or like it's not as if we're going to a pub on Friday night and I'm way there, I'm going, got 2 lottery tickets, love, buy myself one and give you one. Doesn't happen, does it?
No. Because I've bought scratch cards as gifts before.
Yeah, which
Like,
but yeah, so like I might buy like my nephew, like say a lottery ticket for his birthday. So do you know if there's nothing to get him? Think about
Yeah.
if you win, you win. If you don't, do you know what I mean? But not expecting anything back. But I'm not buying anyone a lottery ticket just out of the random. I'm not going to like, here you go, here's a lottery ticket, mate. Just topping up. It's done it for a gift, so therefore I wouldn't expect anything back. But speaking of lottery, do you have like a set? If I win X amount of money, who gets looked after? Like a list of people who are getting looked after?
No.
No,
No, my family's fairly small, and so really, I've got kids. Just make sure that they're looked after.
I'm on this list.
Well,
That's how I'm angling it.
It's not something I've really thought about.
I was dreaming
Well,
about winning lottery.
I dream about winning lottery, but I know full well that lottery used to be about 8-10 million, didn't it? Sort of when it first started,
Yeah.
it was quite big, and now it's probably about 1-2.
Oh, no, I think it's more than that.
Is
now.
it?
Yeah.
So whatever it is, I'd be devastated if I had to share it. You know, like there was another winner on the same.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And say you win 4 million, you go, oh, but I got 2. I feel that how I've thought about winning lottery is that I've got a lot of money that I need to waste. Remember that Lotto Lout that changed his backyard?
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Would you just blow through it? Would you probably try and blow through it?
I think there'd be elements of wastage, yeah, big time. But then there'd be, yeah, I'd stop myself and I'd be sensible. Because I'd probably go, oh, I've just bought a boat or something like that, and go, oh shit, I've just spent 100 grand on a boat.
Yeah.
I can't spend anything now for the rest of the year. I'd probably turn like that.
So would you take it as a lump, or would you take it over a certain time period? Because that's what you can do, can't you? You can either take it small proportions per year. So like say if you won, I don't know, 5 million, you can take like 100 grand a year over the next however many years to claim it.
I think I'd lump it.
Would you lump it?
I think I'd lump it, yeah. I don't know how interest works if you take it over so long.
I wonder if like you have a Northern Rock problem. You know, you take the lot, stick it in a bank, and the bank goes bust. And you're like, where's my money gone? Whereas if you're drawing it from Lotto, because Lotto's not going anywhere, let's be honest.
Mine's not going in the bank. It'd be stuffed in my mattress.
Would you really, Jane? Would you have loads of cash in house?
No. Well, I say no, I won't.
Well, I'm not saying you wouldn't be living here, but you wouldn't be living. You'd probably live somewhere different, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd certainly live. I mean, let's be fair. 5 million don't get you that much either now, does it?
Okay, no,
I know. This is what I mean. I'm like,
see, I don't know. I'd take like I'd take fucking 10 quid if someone's giving me 10 quid, but like 100 grand would just change my lifestyle, change my whole lifestyle for thingy, because that's
give you a year off work, wouldn't it?
Well, mortgage, yeah, maybe mortgage free. That's mortgage free. Therefore, income I could probably drop my wage, because let's be honest, I work to live and I'm living within my means, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, you can get rid of them sort of things, then why work? I am career driven in a certain aspect, but not enough that if I didn't need to do it, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I think if I won enough, I wouldn't stop working. I'd certainly have some time off.
I'd change what I do work-wise, I think.
I'd probably try and work for myself in some way, shape or form. So, are you sharing it?
Yeah, if it's a large sum of money, the person that I've won with, I'm not saying 50-50 share, but I'm going to make sure they're well looked after.
10%?
Depend. Well,
if you won 50 grand and go, there's 10 grand. Because I think for me, it obviously depends on the person, doesn't it? Or even 5 grand. Depends on the person to kind of go. I genuinely think I go, no, I bought you that. That's for you. But then I think there'd be certain hand on heart, honestly, I think I'd go, oh, you could help me out of it.
Yeah. So
but I won't be expecting a lot.
Switch that around then. So say 150 grand, and there's a grand to be. I'm thinking, I'll give you a grand if that makes sense. Would you want the grand, or if I said to you, I tell you what, I'm going to take you on holiday, all expenses paid, I'm going to blow through that grand for you to go away and have fun, like let's go Vegas or whatever. Now, what would be the most appreciated? Would you rather think, I wish I had that grand, or wish I had that experience?
I think the experience.
But then I'm just thinking what I'm going to do when
but then I suppose selfishly, I could get a grand and I could take my family on holiday.
Yeah.
Whereas selfishly, I'd be going, you're going to spend way more than a grand on me going to Vegas.
Yes, if I give you a grand, you're using it for your family. But if I said right off to Vegas, because you want lottery, I'm going to pay for us to go to Vegas. We're going to have thinking.
Yeah.
It's all on me.
Yeah, you'd definitely be spending more than a grand on me in Vegas. Just so you know.
just remember, I'm giving you a grand then. But yeah, if I want an obscene amount of money, do you know what I mean? I have this thing like where I'm like, if I want an obscene amount of money, I'm like, right, they're getting this, they're doing that, I'm doing this, I'm going to do that.
I'd like to think I could help out, and even if it was just pay a further's mortgage.
Yeah,
I'd like to think I'd do that. I don't have a big net to spread on.
Yeah, well, I'm saying my family's tiny.
Yeah, so you kind of think I can look after them people.
Yeah.
Close to me. So yeah, dilemma 2. Should I do this one?
Hey, go on, never will.
You witness somebody stealing, do you intervene?
Depends who it is.
Depends who it is. And so again, I asked this question in the office today, and the general consensus was if it's a big company, probably not. If it's a small independent where they're relying on, if you take £50 worth of stock, that it's going to hit them.
Yeah.
Is that how you'd look at it?
In a way, yeah. It depends on who the person is. Like if I'm thinking, I'm not getting involved with you because if you know who I am or whatever, I'm blowing windows.
I've seen this. I don't know if it's something I've brought up on the pod before.
No.
So I was in an Aldi and somebody filled their trolley and walked out of the indoor.
Oh, yeah.
So
alarm didn't go off, yeah.
Yeah, blatantly. And you can't get out of an Aldi
No.
going through a till.
Yeah.
So they knew what they were doing. And then they literally just legged it to the other side of the car park.
Did they get away?
Yeah. I don't think anybody saw them do it. And it can't have just been me that saw them.
Yeah. Well, when I was younger, can you remember Jackson's? The supermarket Jackson's. We had a Jackson's. And I was only young, and this guy, I walked down, I want to say it's like the confectionery house. I walked down sort of thing. There's a guy just like loading his jacket up, and he went, shh, like that. And I was like, oh shit. He's proper loading up. I'm stood there like thinking, fuck, what's going on here? Sort of thing. So I got my crate, I got whatever I wanted, and like sort of went to see if that makes sense. Didn't say no because I was shit scared. Like this guy.
So get in this guy's van.
I'm like, can I come with you? He's on the street. He's gonna come with you. But I remember him proper, like not like one or two. He was proper loading his jacket up, big massive jacket, loading up. It's like you know the open like the sausages and stuff hanging out. It was like that. He opened his jacket up. But yeah, and that stuck with me, like to the point where once again I go back to it. Depends who it is, because that guy, he didn't scare me, but I was thinking if he knows who I am, I don't know. I didn't know who he was, or do you know what I mean? So once again, if I saw someone stealing, I'm like, yeah, I know you're a bit of a wrong one. So I know if you know who I am, my window's getting put for a week.
Yeah. Have I ever told you about the time I witnessed a stabbing?
A stabbing?
Yeah.
In our little quiet town?
In our town. Literally, it happened right in front of us. I sat in my car and it literally happened.
Oh, was this the one that was down when they shot all the streets and stuff? Yeah,
because they had chopper out and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it was the worst experience of my life. So I give my statement. I had to go to the police station a week or so later to go through pictures of what I thought it was. And they said to me, bear in mind, I went, there was another guy that came and he thought he was, he'd seen everything. He was pissed as well. England were playing that night. So he'd been out and watched half an England game, and then they got him in to do this. Not want a lineup, we had to look through pictures. The guy that had been stabbed was there. So we was all in this room together. And the policeman said, if you're not 100%, you can't say that it's them. So I'm going through them and going, it could be that one, but I'm not 100%. And I've maybe picked two. Then they put us back in this room downstairs with this guy
who'd done the stabbing,
who'd been stabbed.
Oh, who'd done it?
So he was like, so this drunk guy was like, yeah, I picked him out, mate. I've got you back. Oh, I picked you up. And then he said to me, I'm like, well, I couldn't pick him out. I didn't know it was. And I was the closest person there. And it was the day before was due in court. They'd caught the guy and he then admitted to it. So I was supposed to be in court like the next day.
Is he saying that's him?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or giving my thing. And it was just horrible. Why would they put me in a room with somebody that's been stabbed? And then I could go, yeah, I can't help you.
Yeah, and then even go, oh, what do you mean? You look, yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah,
absolutely awful. And initially, luckily we did it in our town, but initially they wanted to take us to Hull to do it. And I mean, I was trying to help the guy out, but I generally could not 100% say to him. So it was awful. So no, me, I wouldn't say, because I don't want to get involved in all that shit. Deal with that. I'll look the other way.
That's the problem. Like, you know, bit of I don't know if it's an urban myth, but it's what I've been taught. Do you know if you're getting mugged or getting
fake it
or getting like raped, whatever, don't shout rape or help because people want help. You meant to shout something else. I'm not fully yet.
Pizza.
Yeah, some I've seen. Like you meant to like shout. I don't know what to do. You meant to because people are less likely to actually help.
Is this like the theory about like car alarms and house alarms?
Yeah, so people ignore and think, oh, Joe Blogs will sort that out. Right? So you're shouting, help. They're like, well, I don't want to get involved or whatever. So I think you meant to like, I don't know. Like,
so you're better off burgling a house.
That's got an alarm, probably. unless it's linked to place. There's some I've committed to saying something, and I can't remember. I think he's maybe like, Johnny, like you know somebody.
That's it. What?
Don't be like that.
But right, let's go on to the next one.
It's something like that.
This
If
is
someone can help us out, there's something where you meant to.
This is a longer one. This one.
What else?
You work for a company that also employs your best friend's wife. One day, she sends you a message asking you to release an email from quarantine. This requires you to open the email, at which point you discover that it's correspondence between her and her secret lover. Your instinct is to tell your best friend about his wife's infidelities, but divulging the contents of the email is against company policy, and you could lose your job. What are you doing?
So, why is an email in quarantine? I read this and thought, what the hell?
So, if you're externally emailing something, it could go into like a secure, go into like a quarantine thing.
So, the release is in like, so it gets to the destination of the person?
Yeah.
So, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. It's like a security thing for emails.
So,
it's almost your junk.
Could you not, so going back to the actual dilemma, could you not just say, without divulging that's happened, just say, I've got some weird suspicions about her. She's acting a bit odd. Check her phone.
Smell her. When she comes home tonight, smell her neck.
Oh, dear.
Wrong uns. Absolutely wrong.
You're wrong, man, not me. Come on, some extra right dribble tonight. You idiot. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd tactfully start planting seeds, sort of thing, without being the dickhead that's trying to look like I'm trying to split them up.
Dig a bit deeper into seeds.
Maybe find out who the guy is or whatever, and then maybe become my own detective and confront them both and say, "What are you doing?" And that way, I've bumped into him sooner than
bummed up. You climbed in on him. What an awful friend you are. I found your team.
Can I join in?
Again, asked this around the office today.
What was the consensus?
Elliot said what he would do would bribe them both.
Bribe them both. There was someone in Google that got done for bribing, didn't there? So it's not along these lines. I can't think what it was, but a couple sort of like trapped somebody to then sleep with the woman, and then the man and the woman, the relationship, then blackmailed him and said to tell his family and stuff. But they'd like together in cahoots, they'd like lured him in, sort of thing.
It's like an episode of Coronation.
Yeah. But then they got charged for conspiracy to blackmail because they purposely did it. They sort of like targeted him and they blackmailed him. They got lots of money out of him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. True story.
So you're going to sort of plant seeds.
Yeah, I think I'd try and do it that way without being compromise himself. But then again, sure, if it all came out and I'm there trying to plant seeds, she'd be like, you know, I've got that from that information.
It's hard as well to kind of say to your friend, I've read this on an email, but don't drop me in it.
Oh, yeah, because first thing they can do is freezing a fucking email.
It suddenly comes from that, and then obviously if it kicks off with her, she can say, well, he's obviously looked at that email.
Is there something where you can't? Is there like a gagging order that you can't?
I suppose it's privacy. I suppose it's sharing information in email, isn't it? Is that?
But she sent an email from a work's computer to an external person that's not work appropriate. So you could actually turn it around and say, well, actually, I've released this email. Or this email was wanting to be released. I don't think it's work appropriate. It's got nothing to do with work. It's not appropriate. Therefore, I'm going to discipline you, get you in office, and try and take it down HR route. It all comes out that way.
You can't start making your own stuff. It's just once you tell your mate, oh.
No, but if I said, look, it's not
this time, I feel like I need to tell you.
That's fine.
I've got an email from.
Yeah, that's fine. I am bothered. As long as she's happy, anyway. Why is she emailing you anyway?
I don't know.
Why are you releasing her emails?
Went into my spam.
What would you do? All right. You've had all week to think about it.
You're almost deciding, aren't you, what's more important. if it's going to be, if I tell you I'm going to get sacked, that's as kind of a black and white as it might
Yeah.
be.
Then I'm not telling you.
Yeah. I think for me, I would, with that information, I think I would be saying to her, I know. Oh no, because then she knows you've read it.
Yeah, and you've been told to release it, so therefore you've
Release it, but
and you've got to read it to release it.
No, I don't know. I don't know about the
'Cause
details of that.
So if I wasn't meant to read it and I've been snooping, then I won't let her know that I know about it, and then I'd go back to my tactile way of trying to piece things together to get them caught out. Whereas if I know she knows I know.
When you're piecing stuff together, what you're saying to him, like, "Not Mrs. Learned anything new in Bedford." You thought that was suspicious.
Yeah.
You bought a new book.
No, because you might go back and that it's you, and you're like, "Has she learned reverse cargo?" And they go, "How do you know?" What me? I had nothing to do with me. I ain't telling her. Nothing to do with me. But you could if you know who the other person is, you can sort of not follow them, but try and figure out what they're doing, and then try and say, right, she goes out for the night or whatever. She goes I'm off Leeds or whatever. You could say, right, we're off for a beer, you're off out, and then sort of follow somehow.
Yeah.
Without.
So we're not just letting it lie. We're trying to do something that's going to appease
open it all out.
Literally. She'd been opened up.
We old boy.
Right, I've had enough. I'm off. I think.
Literally.
Keep yourself smiling.
Stay safe, right?
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you have provided us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.